Hopefully you can't see the fact that one of my eyes is bigger than the other. Because allergies. Good morning, Reptilians. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elle, and this is Elle's Reptiles. This week we are doing a video that I don't do these types of videos very often at all, because it's a reptile channel, but it is a holiday and no one ever watches videos on holidays. So I thought this would be a good time to do this. Sorry if you can hear my dog aggressively sneezing in the background. This week we are rehousing my Chaco golden knee tarantula into a bigger house. Every single one of my spiders so far has been a male. Every single one. So fingers crossed. She molted not too long ago and her size exploded when she molted to the point where she's way too big for the tiny little container that she was in. So I ordered her a much bigger tank from Amazon. We're gonna put that together and set it up and get her in there. Before we get started, this video is sponsored by Custom Cages, so make sure to stay until the end of the video to find out who makes these awesome tanks. It's Custom Cages, and just more about that really cool company. Let's get started. All right, so like I said, this is a tank from Amazon. I'll link it in the description for you if you're interested. I only paid either $25 or $30 for this tank. Of course, I have to put it all together. So first things first is peeling all of this protective layering off the front and back of each panel. This process takes an unnecessary amount of time, but it makes sure that the panels are all nice and smudge and scratch and scuff free. All right, so we have instructions. What's all over my shirt? Are there grease stains on my shirt? Huh, that's sad. These are super easy to set up. All you do is... This one actually came with instructions. I feel like the last one I got did not come with instructions. Take these little O-rings and you just put this in this, but you do it the correct way. There we go. I'm not going to put all of them on because it still needs to be able to wiggle on the sides, but I will just put the two middle ones. And then you just do that exact same thing for all the sides, and I like to just put the O-rings in the middle ones, not the edges, because you'll need some wiggle room as you put more panels on. And then this one is going to line up with these little holes. Little hole there. It's going to open like that. Just going through and putting all the O-rings on. If this looks familiar to you, it's because it's the exact same one that I bought a few years ago and converted it into an arboreal tarantula tank. All right, now I need to, this little thing goes here. So you can just drop bugs in. All right, so this, the point is to go in like that, little locks. So it goes like, and of course, make sure you get the little locks on so that you can securely close this tank because you don't want little spiders getting out. All right. Not really sure what that's for. Maybe just to hold all this in place. And then we're just going to get it all set up. I am using Scott's topsoil. This is the same bag that I've had sitting to the side for forever. It's the same one that I used in my Red Rumps tank. He's enjoyed it for the past year or so, so we're going to use this here too. And I had absolutely no plan going into this. I just kind of decided that I wanted it to be higher in the back than in the front. Very staticky. This hideous water dish that is going to be buried. Maybe she won't be able to bury it. And now I'm just going through and adding things. Obviously she needed a water dish. I put that moss in there so that hopefully she doesn't bury the water dish like she always does. And then just adding in leaf litter and fake plants and just things for her to climb all over and web up if she wants. She's not gonna web, but if she just wanted to, she can. And a little piece of cork bark that she can dig under because she enjoyed doing that in the last tank. And now it's just time to put her in. I don't even have a paintbrush. I was not prepared for this. Ma'am. No. Nope. We're gonna get there. You're going every way but the right way. Look at. There we go. Light's too much. And that is the finished tank. This definitely is not a tarantula cribs tank in any way, shape, or form. It's pretty flimsy. It is just not as nice and clean to look at, but it's more space for her and she definitely needed it. I tried my best to get footage of her actually moving around, but I swear every single time I would put the camera on her, she'd stop moving. She'd be walking around, having a jolly good time, and then she would stop whenever she sensed movement, I guess. But she seems to be enjoying it and she's been exploring a lot. And that is it. That is all that I have for this week's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. My Chaco Goldenie is the nicest of all of my tarantulas. And so in that clip, you saw I wasn't wearing gloves or my normal suit of armor that I wore when rehousing things like the green bottle blue, who throws hairs like absolute crazy. She's just super sweet and didn't need my armor. But yeah, that is it. As I said at the beginning of this video is sponsored by Custom Cages. Custom Cages makes super cool cages for reptiles and also birds and things like that too. They make so many different custom cages. These cages are customizable. You can customize the color, you can customize the setup of them. You don't have to have stacks. You can have furniture looking tanks. They're absolutely beautiful and you should definitely check them out if you are planning to upgrade your animal's tank or just get a new tank. If you're planning to do that soon, make sure to check out customcages.com and see what they have, because again, absolutely beautiful stuff, especially if a tank's going in your living room. Perfect. Absolutely perfection. Thank you so much to Custom Cages for sponsoring these videos. As always, if you haven't already, please feel free to follow me on my socials and like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications every single time I put out a new video, which is every Sunday and some Wednesdays. This week's Instagram shout out is here, and this week's subscriber shout out is here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and following and commenting and sharing and all that jazz. You are the bee's knees. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye. What was that on my hoodie? Slobber? This week we are doing a video that I don't do videos like this very often, or actually Wade.